2025 is here, and this year I am hell-bent on doing everything that I missed out on in 2024. Now, I truly hope that your year of 2024 went awesome, but it wasn't the case for me. This year was a huge learning curve for me. I'm not doubting that. But other than that, it was also quite hectic, and I had to do many things that I never thought I would do. So, in a way, it was good, but then again, I want 2025 to look much, much more dynamic and much more happier as well. And I understand that we all need to start at some point. And for me, I personally feel that a vision board would be a great start, especially considering this is something that I really wanted to do last year, but I could not because of time crunch. But this year, I'm hell bent on making this year great. To begin with, I'm starting by making a list of all the things that I want to do this year. And mind you, I'm not writing the things that I want to achieve, so as to say, but just the things that I want to do for myself. Because that's the kind of vibe that I'm going for in 2025. I want it to be chill and relaxed. Of course, it can be different for you, but I'm just writing down the things that I want. For this, I'm using just my regular journal in which I would make a list of everything that I want. And I'm starting by listing out all the things that I want to do, and these things can be anything, starting from your personal goals, the kind of food that you want to eat, the place that you want to visit, anything. I mean, we all know what we want, right? So we just need to write all of these things down without thinking how big or small they are. It can be as small as trying a new flavor of an ice cream or as grand as going to an international trip. It really does not matter. It just has to be something that you truly want to do. And here's my list, which I am actually sharing here on the internet. Like, all of you can read whatever I've written, and that's scary. But, anyways, and now let's go on to the next step. For me, the next step is to download relevant images of whatever I want to do from Pinterest. I personally feel Pinterest is the best place to find aesthetic images. I'm sure it is not a news to anybody, and that's what we are gonna use. I just typed whatever I wish to do, like a keyword, because, for example, I really wanted to read more books this year. So I wrote on Pinterest books, and it showed me related images. The same thing I did for every single thing that I wanted to do this year, and I downloaded aesthetic images that want to motivate me. Now, while downloading images, you can keep one thing in mind, that these images can be things that sort of motivate you to do the thing that you want to do. They sort of subconsciously plan inside your head what you want to do, and that's all that you really need. And once all my images were downloaded, I uploaded them onto Canva, which is my favorite editing software, and sort of arranging them in a way so that I could print the maximum number of images with the least number of paper possible, because printing is expensive after all. And that is what I did here. So here's me getting ready for going out to get the images printed. And I'm dressing up very simply, just this cute top and a jeans. By the way, I got this top completely free from the store, because our family had just bought so many other things that they just gave us a free top, and yay for me, because it is a very, very, very cute one. Also, for the longest time, I used to think that lavender does not suit me. It sort of washes me out. So I avoided wearing this top, but then I realized, why does it even matter? I mean, I like the top. It doesn't matter if I look a bit washed out on one day, because really nobody cares, and nor should I. And for my makeup, I'm keeping it really, really simple. I don't really wear makeup a lot these days. It's just a bit of moisturizer and a mascara, because I just got a new mascara and I really wanted to try that, and a very, very new neutral lipstick. If you saw me, you would think that I did not wear any makeup at all, and that's the kind of vibe that I'm going for, because I'm going out. I do not want the makeup to seep into my skin and make me break out and stuff. I just want it to be really nice and simple and breathy and easy. So I'm going to get my vision board pictures printed, and I have a calendar in mind, and I wanted to make it by myself, so I have created that as well on Canva, and I will get that printed today as well. If you want to get the printables of what I used, be it the calendar or even my vision board pictures, then the links of all of them are down in the description. You can download them free of cost. With my outfit, I'm wearing this very cute, chunky, cozy sweater, and along with that, I'm taking my one and only alone beautiful pretty tote bag, and I'm ready to head out. I have not stepped out of my house for a very long time. There was a time when I used to just frequently go out for my small business or for other things in general, but the entire last year I was studying for my exams, and I sort of forgot how to step out of my house and how to feel comfortable outside of my room. My comfort zone sort of shrank the last year, and that is a huge reason why I am making this vision board to begin with, because I want to expand those boundaries and just feel more comfortable and try new things.
अच्छा, जैसे साइज़ आपने बनाया है,
जी
ठीक है, 9x5 का है, ठीक है, 9x5 में आ रहा है, 9 इंच बाई 5 इंच में आ रहा है,
ठीक है भैया।
ठीक है। और मेरा साइज़ 9x6 आ रहा है, तो मैं आपके साइज़ में रख दूँ कि जो आपने साइज़ बनाया वो, ये जो मैंने बनाया वो?
मेरा साइज़ रखिएगा, थोड़ा खाली स्पेस बचता है तो कोई बात नहीं। I'm back from getting everything printed, and here's everything that I got printed today. And this includes firstly my vision board pictures, and I hope that you can hear me because I do not know if I'm audible, but this is my vision board pictures. I'm very sorry for that. This will be very khana ban raha hai. And here are the printouts for my calendar that I'm going to make myself. There is more, but I can only show you two at a time because these sheets are huge. And it's simple, it's pretty, it's flowed. You won't see the calendar being made in this particular video. That will be a separate video, and for now I would be focusing on my vision board, which would be the first part of my 2025 series sort of. And yeah, that's all that I got printed today. By the time that this video was recorded, I had already made and completed my calendar, and the video of the calendar will also come very soon, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's just continue to the vision board and start cutting the pictures. And while you see me cut these images, let's just talk a bit, okay? What are your expectations from the next year? Also, how did the previous year go for you? For me, it was not easy, just like many other people. I guess that's a part of growing up. There was a time when we used to be so excited for a new year. I still remember the time when we used to stay up late till 12 watching the New Year TV show that used to come, where actors would dance, and it was like an entire celebration for us, which we did every single year on New Year's Eve. And now it no longer happens. And I'm not the kind of person who would go out partying. I mean, I might in the future, but I haven't experienced that so far. And I genuinely have no plans for New Year. I mean, I'm recording this audio on New Year's Eve, and that's my plan. And I'm so grateful that I get to do this. But at the same time, I see people going out partying, and it just feels a bit sad, doesn't it? And I think I should just stop myself here because I do not want this negativity to seep into my 2025. I want it to be happy, I want it to be productive. And the question from me to you is, what were your biggest achievements of 2024, and what is the one thing or more than one thing that you are looking forward to in 2025? Please put them down in the comments. I would love to read them. I would genuinely love that. The next step to the vision board is to actually make the background of the vision board. Now, you could totally paste the pictures on your wall, but I want a vision board which is portable, so I would be doing it on a cardboard. And since I did not have a cardboard big enough to fit all those pictures, so I joined a bunch of tiny cardboards which you can see in the video, and I just cut up the flaps of the box and then pasted them together with a tape. Not like pasted them, but taped them together with a tape. And That's it. That actually makes a pretty sturdy structure. You can see how I did it in the video. 3 vertical and then 2 horizontal to give back support. You can do it whichever way you want. Trust me, once you start doing it, you would understand what you need to do next. It is just that easy, and that's what I did. I just used tape, no glue, no Fevicol, nothing. And I just used glue when I had to cover the whole thing up. You do not need to cover the whole thing up in another sheet of paper, but that's just something that I wanted to do. And for that I used nothing fancy but a old Zepto or Blinkit bag, because I have these lying around everywhere in my house. I've been ordering a bit too much junk food last year, and so I have a bunch of Zepto bags here, so that's what I used here. That's what I'm going to use in many of the other future DIY videos as well, so you might see them again and again multiple times. And with that, the board is ready, and now finally it is time to paste all the pictures. And I would suggest you to not paste all the pictures immediately. It would be much smarter to first arrange all the pictures on the board. I made a mistake. Not a mistake, I kind of did it on purpose, that I pasted the biggest picture, which is my YouTube screenshot, on the front. The first thing that I did, and sort of arranged all the smaller images around it. That's one way to go about it, but feel free to do whatever you want. The only thing that I would not suggest is to paste everything just all together and then realize that there is not enough space left for a few other images. And to avoid that, you can do it this way. And while pasting these pictures, I feel that I understand that while doing this, it might feel a bit daunting. How can I achieve so much? How can I get so much in life? There is self-doubt, I get it. But honestly, this is a step forward towards it. I need to accept, and I'm saying this to everybody who's watching this video as well, that guys, let's just accept whatever happened and let's just move forward, and let's just set goals for ourselves. There is no pressure of achieving them. There is no deadline to achieve things in life. That's the beauty of it, because we can do it as many times as we want and fail as many times as we want and just keep moving forward, and it's gonna be all right. And with that positive attitude, I want you and myself to start 2025 with this board. And trust me, I might just not be able to achieve everything that I put on this picture, but I believe, I'm a firm believer of the fact that something is better than nothing. And this is the general direction that I want my year to go into. And even if I'm able to do one single thing out of this, it would be for the better, guys. It would be for the better. Now I also had to cut up a few pictures to size in order to fit on the board, and that's what I did. And you can do the same. We don't have to paste the full picture. We just need the whole thing to sort of bind and be cohesive. You can also add handwritten quotes on it. I also saw people on Pinterest use sticky notes and other things. Please feel free to tell me anything creative that you might get that you are using on your vision board that you can share with me and everybody else in the comments. I would love to read that as well. I would love to learn new things and might just apply them to the next year's vision board. Now, before I end the video, I want you to see my vision board up close and personal. I want to just point out to a few pictures that I want to explain here, sort of. See, the things that I pasted here are firstly my YouTube channel, which is a great goal that I have this year, to grow it and to nurture it and work on it. There is wellness journals, there's YouTube again, and I want to travel. A lot of pictures of traveling, this and like the passport one and a few others. I want to be able to complete 10,000 steps a day each day. And I realized just now that it is 2nd of January and I haven't done it yet, and like 2 days of 2025 already passed, so I'm gonna start it from now on. And there's other things like reading and journaling, and a lot about content, a lot about self-love, a lot about food, because I really want to concentrate on my food. I've heard this all my life, that food is fuel, but it has only been recently in the last 2 months that I've realized it is actually true, that what I eat equates to how I feel about myself. So there is going to be a great concentration being put into what I eat and what I put into my body, because I want to feel the best. That's like the most important thing. That's like the only reason why we do anything, for to feel good about ourselves and about the people around us. And this one video which got 24,000 views on my page, this is the video that actually sort of sparked that thing in me to start doing all this again. Okay, people actually want to see me and they actually love what I do, so maybe I should put a little more concentration into that. So thank you everybody for that as well. And a few about yoga as well, because I've recently started enjoying yoga and meditation and pranayama and all those good things, and that is something that I want to carry forward with myself in 2025 as well. And I think that is all that I had to explain about this. There's reading, there's books, there's many other things which says stop waiting for everything to be perfect to be happy, which means that and that is something which is very true for me, because I constantly sort of deny myself happiness, thinking that okay, this needs to be done, that needs to be done, there is so much left to do, there's so much I'm gonna do. I get afraid of hard work and working hard and achieving things sort of, and all of this contributes to me feeling not good about the small achievements that I made. I constantly belittle my present achievements and look for the future कि अच्छा ये तो उतनी बड़ी बात नहीं है, let's see what else future has, कुछ और बड़ा देखती हूँ, कुछ और अच्छा देखती हूँ. And in this rush of getting something better, I have constantly been losing the precious gifts that I have right now. And that is something that I want to change in 2025, and I do not want to feel this way. So this is the favorite quote of mine. And I've also made like a mini vision board for my phone, and I have put this one quote on that one as well, because it just connects with me that much. And with that, I think I should end this video. It's already been really long, and I'm very thankful for you to have stayed this long and watched the entire thing, because I get that time is precious and you decided to give it for me and for my content and to listen to me blabber. So that is something that I'm truly grateful for. And please do mention in the comments what are you gonna do for this year, and anything else that you want to tell me, any future video ideas, any requests, anything. If you're angry about something, if you're happy about something, anything that you want to tell me or tell the world, please mention it in the comments. I would love to read all of that. And with that, I think I should say goodbye, and we will see you soon in the next video.